Okay.
Indeed.
Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals. It's Paul Acevedo of Windows Central. Tonight I'm joined on the mic by Tyler and Brian.
Hello.
Good evening.
We are going to play some BioShock the Collection on Xbox One. We're actually playing the very first BioShock, remastered now on Xbox One, also PlayStation 4 and PC.
And if you own the previous versions on PC on Steam, you automatically get the HD remakes or remasters for free. So check your Steam library.
Oh, that's neat. I'll have to look into that.
And I also heard they're not great on PC.
Yeah, they have some work to do. But yeah, it's a strange thing how all these big publishers do PC ports of console games and forget to add all the standard features that PC games are expected to have. It's like a very avoidable mistake, and I don't believe those game developers don't have any experience with PC games. So I just don't know what happens to make that kind of mistake happen.
Rush.
But God, it's the kind of thing you can anticipate. You can know a year in advance. By the way, these are the options we have to stick into the PC game. And there you go. Anyway, these games include all the single-player downloadable content. Did we ever find out if the museum was in the original version of it?
I don't have it installed, so I can't say. Adam would be a good person to ask
I don't think
how Adam is.
If he was here.
Can't count on him to be here, unfortunately.
I can't say the director's commentary or the museum were in the original. I don't believe they were.
Director's commentary definitely was not.
Alright, let's get started. We're going to play on medium difficulty. I feel that's fair enough.
Well, that's shocking. I'm surprised you didn't pick easy.
If I was playing on my own, I might be inclined to play a harder difficulty, but whenever I'm thinking about streaming, then I don't want to run into too many problems. Okay, Famicourt says the museum was not in the original, so that's a cool new feature.
Yeah. I don't recall any of those extra things, those last three.
Yeah, I remember that menu being pretty short, so
they told me.
There's a lot of new stuff there.
Son, you're special.
So I don't know why subtitles aren't on by default.
You know what?
I wish I had added them.
They were right.
Can I put start and turn them on? Probably not.
I don't think you can until it gives you control of your character.
Bummer. Well, we were flying in an airplane just now. We know that for sure.
Jeez, you can tell it's the 50s or 60s. Smoking in an airplane. Ugh.
Smoking it all, right? What game was I playing recently?
Well,
Virginia. Virginia comes out next week as well. I did a nice preview on that, and in my preview I observed that people smoked. Quite a lot of characters smoked in it, which is unusual. Floating around in the water, clearly there has been a plane crash. Things have gone awry.
Indeed, things have gone sideways.
One thing I noticed is you don't see anyone else, so I guess we're the only survivor.
Maybe? Maybe they all burned up? Maybe they all sank?
That looks like maybe a floating... I don't know if it's a floating body on fire. Bodies don't float on fire, do they?
Eaten by sharks.
Who knows? So you can't actually dive and swim around in the water, you're just swimming on the surface.
Yeah, mostly just finding your way through the fire. The water fire.
Yeah. Does that mean a bunch of fuel spilled on the water, I guess?
Yeah, all the jet fuel.
Famicourt was scared that something would pop out of the water. Yeah, thankfully nothing like that happens. That would be a good way to scare the player, though.
Have like a shark fin chasing him.
Infected. I don't know how you say that. Infected? We're gonna call him Infected. He says he jumped a lot when he first played it, so I guess there are some scares of some sort.
Yeah, there's a lot of like enemies popping out of corners and stuff. I definitely jumped a few times in this game.
Yes, how do you think?
Definitely.
I've got the sound on in my ears, but I can barely hear it.
Or something.
Well, let's find that subtitle thing. Audio? Not under audio. Gameplay. There we go. Yeah, why would they be off by default? Most games put them on by default. Oh well. You can disable Vita chambers. Why would you do that? Isn't there a no Vita chamber achievement or something?
Yeah, if you're crazy. And you need to
But-
save a lot if that's the case.
Right. The thing is, there's save states, so
Really?
you just save a lot, and you don't have to
Oh,
worry
you're
about
right.
it.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know.
So I mean, turning off Vita chambers doesn't matter at all if you just spam saves every few minutes.
Oh, really?
Interesting way to play.
Yeah, it's because I mean, you can either respawn at the Vita chamber, or you can just respawn at your last save state if you die. So it's kind of interesting how the Vita chambers actually don't have a whole lot of effect.
Frame rate is good so far. Sir Bro asks if it's 900p. I was under the impression that it's 1080p. Also, I believe it's 60 frames per second. I could be wrong.
Yeah, the only way to find out is if somebody does a frame-by-frame
Yeah,
analysis
although
on
I
it.
could spin around and kind of get an impression of it, but I'm in an area where I can't do that right now.
And I'm here to ask you a question.
Andrew Ryan.
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to
So we got some
God.
interesting philosophical
No,
discussion
says the
here.
man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
Yes, lots of deep
I
conversations
reject
going on in this
those
game.
answers.
Rapture.
Instead, I chose something different.
Maze is very hung up on not being able to stream the game directly from his console, even though he owns a capture device.
Yeah, they'll probably fix that. That had to have been a mistake.
I don't know, it's on both
Yeah,
platforms.
it is stupid. I give him credit for, I mean, I understand it's stupid. Like you said, it doesn't necessarily affect him, but it's definitely stupid.
Yeah, that is something to keep in mind, guys. Right now, the console Twitch apps won't stream this game properly.
They won't stream it at
I thought
all.
one would do the sound, but black screen. That didn't happen to somebody. Maybe they just won't stream it all, like you said. There we can see a Big Daddy. Also, there is a huge whale swimming by. Some of the geometry and the distance is kind of simplistic, but definitely I can say that the textures have been very nicely upgraded. And textures are pretty much the most important part of making a 3D game look good.
Yeah, I mean, you can have sort of really poor geometry, and as long as your textures are high res, it'll still
Yeah.
look decent.
Yeah, Recor's textures are probably the roughest
Huh.
part of it
Surprised.
graphically.
I thought they were all right.
You thought so? I thought like the sand and stuff like that
Well-
was really simple looking.
I thought it was okay.
Simu wants Skyrim first. I'm sure this will go on sale if you wait a little while, Simu, if you're not in a rush.
Well, Nintendo doesn't have direct streaming from their consoles, Bob Jones. So
Give them, 15, 20 years, they'll get around to it.
I doubt they'll even bother.
Yeah, I didn't actually.
They have a very strong stance
Oh,
against
yeah, that's
streaming,
true.
or against their content being
yeah,
on the internet.
That's a good point.
Because
Good point.
probably half the Nintendo games I put up on the videos I put up on YouTube get monetized without my permission
This guy got his gun stolen.
because it Nintendo
Yeah,
content.
I wouldn't even...
Because your 60 or so viewers right now are totally not gonna buy BioShock because you streamed an hour and a half of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, God forbid people be able to see things and be tempted by them. The only thing is what Adam likes to do, like
Right.
streaming the whole game. Some people would argue that if you see a whole game streamed, you may not want to buy it, but I don't think most of the time it's not the case.
There's a lot of arguments on both sides of that.
Sounds of exertion. Trying to break in here.
Ooh my. Spider
Nice,
Splicer.
Link.
Creepy
Don't forget
things.
to pick the game up on the 23rd then. He pre-ordered it at Best Buy.
Cool. Amazon, if you're gonna pre-order anything, delivered to your door. Be as lazy as you want.
Atlas is talking to us over the radio. Get the higher ground. Yeah, Simu, I was saying you can join us on the stream as long as you know, everybody who joins us on the multiplayer stream on mic, they got to make sure they don't have a noisy environment or anything.
Indeed.
Yeah, maybe Mongbox wants to get her husband on the stream of this. I seem to remember that he enjoys racing games. I forget his Twitch username. So what's going on here?
I am on a no buying things embargo right now
Preparing for another trip?
because we're going to Europe. We're going to Europe in 3 or 4 weeks, so can't buy anything. Well, you know, within reason.
Jumping with Y is weird.
That is a bit strange.
Other game.
Yeah, it's pretty unnecessary, so they kind of mapped it to a unnecessary button.
Why not have it be the activate button too, like most games? Ah, somebody just threw a burning couch.
I don't know. This game is
Yeah.
old. It definitely has some kind of not terribly efficient controls.
I just beat the crap out of that dude. Thuggish Splicer.
Somebody throwing flaming couches at you? Jeez. This is college all over
Yeah,
again.
don't these people know how to be welcoming? I can, like as an example of the textures looking good, I think that hand looks really nice. Let me spin around a little bit just to test the frame rate.
I can't tell from the stream because you stream at 30 FPS.
It looks
so
fairly.
You'll
it
have to
looks
tell
smooth
us.
to me. I would guess that it's more than 30.
I think online they said they were going to do 60, 1080, 60 on these.
So I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't know where the 930 came from. Electro Bolt, power up. Why not? So I found this thing. I'm just gonna stab myself with it. Like, is that what you would do if you came up to one of these things? But maybe he already knows about the technology somehow. Genetic code is being rewritten.
Yeah, well, yeah, I just don't understand why you would just grab a syringe hanging around and stick it straight in. That doesn't make sense to me.
Wow, that's a great deal of Formal Logic. Is that from Microsoft discount? Sounds like it is. Like he gets a Microsoft employee discount.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
For Adam, whatever that is. Adam's not here. He's out with his friends.
That's why Adam likes these games so much, because it's repeated non-stop in it.
I'm just gonna keep pasting that in chat for a while.
What are we? Oh. Did anyone say anything back? Okay.
No. No. Just a warning. Friendly reminder.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to go through the trouble of making a command.
Here we see a Big Daddy. Vision's all blurred though.
Man, those splices are messed up looking.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from
Ah, yes. Formal Logic does have a sweet hookup.
Still breathing.
Right on.
It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
I've gotten a few games from people with connections.
Oh, you know, we
like
should
that.
ask. That reminds me, we should ask Cecil if he's getting the game or not.
Ooh.
I've got a fistful of lightning. I can see again. Look at that great looking texture. Alright, it's time to shoot the door. The door wouldn't open before, but now I can just zap it. Ah! Things are getting all shaky. Oh no, it's the tail of the plane. Yep,
Oh
there's
my.
water in here.
I love the Art Deco style and the 50s era style advertising in this game. It's
Agreed.
awesome.
Very distinctive. Some structural damage going on. Place is flooding out. Uh-oh, I don't want to go that way. Okay, it's breaking. No, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Here's a Vita chamber. What's this? I can hit the button to see. Is a respawn point. Eve hypo? Sure. Health gained, but Eve lost from drinking. Has the game even explained what Eve is yet? I mean, maybe it was probably there in that little reference video I just looked at.
I don't think so.
I mean, don't tell me I'm losing Eve when I don't know what Eve is. This jerk. Search him, take all his stuff.
I mean, it maybe it hasn't told you, but you can use it already, I think.
Well, he's already used it, so.
Okay.
I like collecting things.
Wrench to the face. To help.
Oh, nice.
Bars in this
Link
game are
pre-ordered
cool.
the Gears of War 4 Xbox One S. I would like that myself.
But that's pricey. Is that one going for $450?
And I think the Gears of War you get is the Ultimate Edition inside of it. Is that correct? Because if so, it's actually a bargain.
Discount from buying them separately.
Corpse. I can knock the corpse around. Now
Yeah, Docker Player's right. If you beat the game on hard without dying once, no Vita Chambers, you get an achievement.
Yeah, so that's the kind of thing I would be tempted to attempt if I had the free time for it. Especially if you can just save anywhere.
Yeah, the save scumming makes it... It's not easy, but it makes it much easier than if it really, like if you really had to go back and redo lots of stuff every time you died, or if you really actually had to beat it without dying.
Zapping this dude. Yeah, that's how I played Serious Sam 3. I played it on the highest difficulty, which I probably shouldn't have done. But I got, like 6 levels out of 10 into it on the very highest difficulty, Seriously difficulty. And it's stupidly hard. If you didn't save every few seconds, you would just forget about it.
Yeah, that game's kind of hard anyway, even on the more normal difficulties.
Yeah, I did complete the whole game in co-op with Adam. That was pretty fun.
Nice.
You get a 5 gamer score achievement for beating it in co-op. How generous, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure Adam loves it. That game is built to be very simplistic and archaic and right up Adam's alley.
Well, you know, I like it too. We had fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate it, but I'm just saying it seems like something Adam would love.
Certainly did enjoy it.
Oh yeah, this game has not implemented any improvements over the last 10 years. It's wonderful. And I mean, they did that intentionally. It's not like they don't know how to do it. It's built to be a game that you literally just run and shoot. There's no aiming, really. There's minimal aiming, stuff like that, but...
Oh, there's a lady over there. Almost gonna sell you by the pound. Oh, that's creepy.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Go beat the crap out of her. Sorry, lady. You were too creepy for your own good. There wasn't even a baby in there. It was
Oh
a
yeah,
gun.
the creepy lady with the bassinet, yeah. Well, I mean, these people are splicers. They're all a little wonky.
Best friends butchering one another. Are bullets really limited? Do I want to save them, you know?
Yeah, at times, like, I mean, if you, especially in the early going, if you can take someone out with a wrench, you might as well, or just be accurate with your bullets.
In loving memory. But, can't quite read it. Let me bend down. In loving memory of Winston Hoffner. And yeah, you can, text and picture are very clear. Gotta love that.
That's good.
A lot of the bullet scarcity is just to kind of encourage you to explore, like, stuff like this, to, like, just look around every area, make sure you get all the pickups, stuff like that.
It artificially inflates the difficulty as well.
Well,
A little bit.
artificial is the right
I wouldn't say
word.
artificially.
Yeah, it does. I would say by design. It's inflating it by design. Uh-oh. I got boozed up. Oh, yeah. This is just what it's like to get drunk.
Everything gets all blurry and you start stumbling around. That's how it looks in Deus Ex when you get a little drunk. Everything goes fuzzy.
I want to go to bathroom here. I'm going to explore. Whoa. I step in here and it gets staticky or something. What's happening with that? I don't know what that meant.
See.
Saw a shadow out there. Toilet use. That's funny. I like when games let you do that kind of thing. So this is a whole pathway too? Dang it. There's too many ways to go. Is this one big open world?
No, it's not an open world, but there's lots of sideways to go. Part of that exploration thing. There's lots. And there's a map.
How do I view it?
I don't know.
Press
push both
the
the
back button.
Oh, yeah, back
what
button,
would be
you're
back, I
push
think.
hamburger.
Even that's a little confusing.
The menu button. But follow the arrow that's at the top of your screen. That'll tell you where
Yeah,
you need
but I
to
want to
go.
get the stuff that's not the... You know, I want to do the side stuff first, is what I mean. Oh, but now I'm lost. Can I not go back? It kind of looks like I can't go back. Oh, well. A little sister.
Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned
Can I just shoot at her?
baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong,
I don't
She's
believe
stabbing
so.
that guy?
well, that don't
Or
count
eating
for
him? I
much
can't
now.
tell what she's doing. She is sticking him with a big needle.
They carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it.
So, I'm gonna zap her. No, it won't let me. Fine. Nowhere to go.
Sorry, I was a little slow on the mute there.
Oh, Brian.
Happens to the best of us.
That's actually a big annoyance I have with the preview version, the Universal Windows version of Skype. You can't set a global hotkey. They don't have any.
So what's going on through there?
Hmm.
You got the little sister and the dude. Oh, she's yelling.
Yeah, does
Whoa.
this game have 3,000 gamer score, I'm assuming?
Yeah, each one is a separate game, just bundled together. And in fact, this particular game has, I think, 1,200, I forget. It's more than 1,000.
Oh, because of
Yeah.
the DLC.
Ah! Oh man.
Yeah, you're probably
That
right.
Big Daddy is...
Was the second one with two and the third one.
Yeah, the third one will probably have more than that.
The big daddy. She gathers Adam.
So where is she gathering Adam from? From people's bodies or from something else? What is the normal?
From their bodies, yes.
How did they get Adam before that? Oh,
You'll find out. It's part of the story.
3,905 gamer
that's a
score.
bunch.
That's a nice
Yeah, if
round
you're-
number.
Yeah.
If you're into that stuff, achievement hunting and such, then definitely a good buy. There we go. Ah. Press to save my game. Why don't I save? New save. Now showing Happy Chappie. I would go see Happy Chappie. As long as it's not like the actual movie of Chappie, which did not look...
Hey, what's wrong with
It
Chappie?
didn't look even a little good.
That's a Sony Pictures classic.
What did it have a Rotten Tomatoes score of? It was in the teens, I think.
Ooh, I unlocked an episode of the director's commentary. Play it now or view it later from the main menu. Contains spoilers.
Cool.
Back.
It's got a 32 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not as low as I thought it was.
I mean, for one thing, it has Die Antwood in it. It's starring the people of Die Antwood, and they are very annoying people.
I don't know.
This
who
African
that
rap
Don't know who
group,
that is,
and,
yeah.
I mean, just watch even one of their
Oh.
videos. You'll see the lady. She has a very distinctive, high-pitched, squealy voice.
Ew.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, they dress in this thuggish way that, of course, is a huge turnoff to me. And uh-oh. Beat this dude to death. Lady. Sorry, lady. Is making friends with people an option? I guess not.
No.
No, smashing him in the face
I
with a
guess
wrench.
pistol rounds. Yeah, like seriously, if you just want to see a weird, interesting music video, the Die Antwood videos are interesting, but I wouldn't listen to it for pleasure. And I definitely wouldn't cast those people as actors in a movie. But besides that, Chappie, you know, I've read a lot about it. It has a lot of problems. Like, tonally, it's a big mess.
Tell us how you really feel,
That's
Paul.
what I hear.
Jeez.
Assassin's Creed Collection will probably have about 3,500 or so. I think Revelations was the only one that had DLC that had achievements. But they're gonna have to rewrite the achievements without the multiplayer achievements in there.
Yeah, you know, in some cases it's good the way they leave the multiplayer out of these things. Because, like, for instance, the multiplayer in
But
BioShock 2, wasn't it considered pretty unnecessary?
yeah, a few people will defend it, but for the most part, it supposedly wasn't terribly appealing. I haven't played
Am I
it.
supposed
So.
to jump down in here? I guess I am. Whoop, there we go.
He already has a gun, Kenzie, but he's just not using it.
I'm saving it.
He's had it for a while.
Oh hey, there's the men's restroom again.
I guess they had to do that with BioShock 2 as well, because there were multiplayer achievements in
Yeah.
BioShock 2.
They are gone as far as I know.
Indeed.
Flush the toilet.
Oh, hey, SG Torrente.
Sergeant Torrente.
That'd be funny if they didn't do that, and they just included the trophies that were impossible to unlock. That would sure make people happy.
Security alert in progress. Ah, what's happening? Dude, it just shot fire at me. Oh, it's a weird little automated flamethrower? Uh-oh. That guy's everywhere. Alright, let's try a gun. I shot 2 of them to death. This lady's a tough cookie. She was, anyway.
Dang, trigger finger Paul there.
This lady. Somebody had to do something about them. Now, the question is, where do I go from here? Oh, more bad guys. Ah! And I got killed. Crap. Being revived at the Vita Chamber. Revive with Vivarin.
Well, Paul's already lost that achievement.
Yeah, that's okay. I was not attempting to get it. Otherwise, I'd be saves coming. New goal, head to medical. Glad to hear it, Walker D. He's having a good time. That is exactly what we like to hear.
Indeed, that's why we all come out. We're all just here for a good
Yeah.
time.
Uh-oh. Trap's gonna try to override the exit.
You're trapped. Gonna try to override the exit from here.
Ah, what's happening? Some flickering light there.
So tell me, friend.
Yeah, that's not a good word.
Sir Bro is gonna get a PS4 Pro.
If I had the money for it, you know, unless I get a new job this year, it's not happening. But if I had the money for it, I would get one this year too.
I'll wait till it
Yeah,
gets
I mean,
cheaper.
like, I realize it's not a
already have
compelling
PS4.
value for people who already have a PlayStation 4. However, I actually have use for a second one, you know. We would play games online together if we had to, so it would definitely be worth it to me.
Yeah.
But boy, the lack of Ultra
Considering all PS...
HD Blu-ray player, what a mistake.
No, that's just software. They'll fix that.
I really think there's an extra laser involved.
There's not. The Blu-rays are Blu-rays. Doesn't matter. It's all software.
We're gonna have to look this up later. The only decent remasters are
Yeah, I was
by
under the
Sony,
assumption that it
2K,
was
and maybe
unfixable.
Capcom. You know, I mean, there's a difference between for instance, Activision, people don't, especially one of our friends, Andrew, he doesn't like that Activision puts out no-frills re-releases of classic games. But a re-release and a remaster are not exactly the same thing, right? You know, just because it's on the new platform doesn't make it a remaster. Like, this is a remaster. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's... I think that even just plain re-releases are worthwhile, you know, but obviously a remaster is much nicer.
Well, yeah, like in the case of the
Yeah.
PS4, where they don't have backwards compatibility, a re-release or a remaster is all you're going to get.
Right, it's better to have the option to play the game than not.
Always.
But when you like look at two prototype games that are, you know, glorified re-releases for $50 versus 3 BioShock games, which are very nice looking remasters for $60, I think that's where the frustration comes from. That Activision's a bit gougy with their prices, which is not unusual.
They kind of march to the beat of their own drum pricing wise, which is strange. Right. But if I really wanted to, like, say the Transformers Devastation, I think it is. Is that the one they re-released? No, not Devastation. It's Fall of Cybertron.
Fall of Cybertron.
Yeah, like, if I was just in a real mood to play that game, then I wouldn't. 50 for that game, to me, it's not horrible, even though I know it's old. Oops, I just bought a first aid kit.
Oops.
Regular PS4 cannot play 4K Blu-rays.
Yeah. No, its HDMI port does not meet specifications. And that might ultimately be the reason the PS4 Pro can't do Ultra HD. If they didn't put the right HDMI port and the right HDCP support in, it won't be able to do it ever, no matter what software.
It's a cost-cutting measure, but I don't even know.
Well, they invented the darn format. You'd think they'd be able to make it work.
Supposedly it's like a different division of Sony doesn't want them competing with the standalone players or something like that.
Well, their standalone players are ridiculously expensive right now, so that kind of makes sense.
That is probably the reason.
Where do I go, you guys?
Because, I mean, I think the reason that the PS4 Pro is coming out now, too, as soon as possible, is because Sony has 4K TV lines, too, that may see an uptick from the PS4 Pro, whereas Microsoft doesn't have, like, the TVs to sell. So they can wait a little bit longer.
We have no idea what the Xbox One S is going to cost. The Scorpio. We have no idea. It doesn't come out for a year.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that they're going to try 500, but...
It'll probably be 450, 400, but, you know, we can't speculate.
I don't know what I'm doing with this puzzle. Tell me, guys.
It's
like
pipes.
Mania?
Yeah, no.
You have to shunt the fluid from the left down to the bottom. You can't. You just have to find them.
Unveil the pieces. So you can, all the pieces that are blocked, you can unlock. Like, you can go unlock.
Yeah.
So the first thing you
hit
do
on
is
the question.
Unlock the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
It might be 500. I doubt it'll be 500.
They just had such a bad time with that price point.
Oops, wrong one.
Without some sort of justification, there's just no way. I mean, it will be a lot faster, yes. But are people going to pay it?
Achievement. Hacked a security bot. He's my friend now.
Yay!
I like this.
Friendly robots.
I think people liked this minigame. It just takes too long. Because you do this a lot. There's a lot of pipe mania hacking.
Yeah, there's a bunch of it.
So I think that was probably why they got rid of it and dumbed it down for the second one.
I mean, selling it for 500 might be cost, quite honestly.
It's powerful.
Yeah, it's hard to know for. Yeah, it's hard to know for sure. But about a year out, it seems like the price is. It's not like that what's going into it is going to drop massively in the next year, price-wise, right?
What's not going to drop?
Like the internals that are going into it. I don't know what you want to call it, like the CPU and the GPU and stuff like that.
Probably not. It's mass producing the stuff that really makes it come cheaper.
True.
Yeah. And a way they could justify a higher price point is by putting a larger hard drive in it.
Well, I'm sure it'll be a minimum of
right from
1
the start.
terabyte, but hopefully at least 2.
2 would probably be smart.
Considering the games that take advantage of it will need more storage.
The one thing the PS4 Pro has going for it is that it's a pretty good price.
Yes.
It doesn't have that 4K Blu-ray stuff. Like you said, that's a cost-cutting measure for sure. But 400 is a pretty good value, especially when they're still trying to sell the Slim at 300. If someone doesn't own a PS4, I don't know why you would choose the Slim over the Pro.
Yeah, it would be short-sighted.
At this point, yeah, if you were buying one, it's $100.
$100 for
save your money for
more
an extra
power.
month or two.
Yep, exactly.
It's more ugly, but
They're both ugly.
Yeah, they're both pretty ugly. The PS4 is not.
But the regular PS4 looked better.
Oh, you're crazy. PS4 is gorgeous.
I think it looks silly. And mine sounds like a hairdryer, which is annoying.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It can
the
be
newer
loud
one,
sometimes.
I mean, even the original model, they did new revisions of it that got quiet.
Yeah, it's the Slim will be quite a bit quieter simply by virtue of being on smaller silicon process.
That too.
But the Xbox One S is going to be that too. You should build your own PC, Alejandro. I mean, you're not going to build something that powerful for $500.
Nope.
Not anywhere close.
How far back did I respawn?
But you should build your own. It's fun. Dang.
Yeah, I gotta heal more for one thing. I didn't get enough sleep as always. I got a lot more sleep than last week though. Ah, who's attacking me?
I hope that external support comes to PS4, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
They didn't have it on the PS3, did they? I don't think.
Nope.
So unlikely that they'll do it on the PS4.
Ah, who's attacking me? They're coming from all sides.
He's got Vita Chambers turned on, Bob Jones. He's fine.
Is he telling me to save?
Yeah.
That's Bob Jones's job. Whoa. There's so many people out there.
I mean, you can shoot some guys. Have you been shooting some guys?
A little bit. Okay, fine. I'll change the gun.
Yeah, don't hoard all your bullets, Paul. You'll eventually fill up.
Can you reload? Yeah, X. Okay, good. Just got Tommy gunned.
Would we ignore Crash Bandicoot? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. How's the heat for the Xbox One S? I don't know if any of us have purchased one yet. Although Paul's crazy and
I
he
really
probably
want
will.
one. However, yeah, just finances right now. I'm in sort of a transitional state, so gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah. I have 2 of them, so I don't see the point in buying another one.
Well, I mean, you could sell one and then use the money towards a nice one.
If I see a good trade-in deal, I will sell one of my Xboxes and get a new one. But not until I see a good deal.
I know somebody who
That would be cool.
somebody
Bob
sold
Jones.
one on Craigslist for 200. That's pretty good. Although using Craigslist, of course, is a hassle and introduces a risk element.
Yeah. I tried that with my original PS4 because I wanted to upgrade to the white one when it came out. Well, upgrade is just a change of color, but
Yeah.
tried to sell it locally, and people are such just jerks and dips. You know, I think one guy offered me a mountain bike. A couple guys were like
Really?
all ready to buy it until it came down to actually meeting up, and then they changed their minds. It's like I took it to Best Buy and I got like $40 less than what I had it listed for, but it's like I'm like tired of dealing with people.
Yeah, Simu mentions that the Xbox One S is the best value in Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray players, and he's absolutely right.
Yeah, some are $600 or $700. Zero, as far as that goes, that's just how it's always been with the Xbox. You have to have Xbox Live to play online. And you pay for it to pay for all the servers they have to support, all the people who have to support those servers. Microsoft currently has, I think, 300,000 servers supporting Xbox Live. So it's not free.
And I think the thing is, Microsoft knows if they try to charge Windows gamers for online, that the backlash would be huge.
Yeah, I totally agree on that.
So
They
And-
did try.
Because they did with
Games for
Windows,
Windows Live.
Windows Games for Windows Live. There you go.
they tried to charge Live to play those
Yeah,
games
it
online.
didn't work. Nobody would do it, so they quickly
Yeah.
had to undo it.
Oh well. Well, there you go.
Dude.
Yeah, Beryllium. Yeah, Beryllium. Yeah, is definitely correct. You get free games with it, which is nice. And that's that's the nice thing about competition. Sony does it. They give you free games, so Microsoft gives you free games.
And
And then Microsoft has always charged $60, so Sony feels like they can charge you $60.
That's coming up in
yeah,
5
what will
days.
stink is if one of them
change.
ever tries to push it beyond 60.
Yeah, but they're always on sale. If you pay $60, you're
Agreed.
silly.
Although, I mean, a lot of people are not savvy, and they do.
Oh yeah, I'm sure 80% of the people who get PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live just pay full price. Probably just do the auto renewal through the system.
If you call them, they'll give you a deal. I've done
Really?
it before. I had it for like $35 a year, reoccurring. I screwed it up because I accidentally applied a free month card, and it killed my discount. And I haven't bothered calling them again to get it fixed.
That's weird, icky. I think PlayStation 4 made a point to not require Plus on free-to-play
Yeah,
games,
which is different than Xbox.
so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, 35 is a good price. Don't pay more than 35 for Xbox Live.
I mean, 40
Or
is more
PlayStation
common.
Plus.
You'll see it 35 sometimes, but it's more likely you'll see it for 40.
25 a year, dang. I wish. I've never seen it that cheap.
Yeah, well, Formal Logic is not fair to mention
Someone's got a hookup.
employee
He's
discount
got
prices.
that Microsoft stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's got a hookup. That's not fair.
Oops.
Yeah, and me and Brian don't have to pay for college courses if we want to take them, so...
That
Most
saves
people-
me untold thousands.
Most people have benefits of some sort at their work, so...
Yeah. Well, I get free Microsoft software because
Yeah, I do too, actually.
my work has a deal. So
I
get
think I got a copy of the newest Workmix or Office for like $5 or something. That was
I think you can buy it for like 10, but I get free Office 365. So
Oh, nice. I'm trying to think if I get that. I don't think I
Oh
get
crap, messed it up.
the higher the needle goes, the harder it is. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, I gotta be a little faster on the draw, is all.
Yep.
There we go.
MSDN is a fantastic program, Alejandro. I love it. If you're academic, there's an MSDN academic program.
that. I don't know.
So
what that
you,
is.
Microsoft Developer Network, they give you free software.
Oh, cool.
This just, there's quite a time pressure. It's really hard.
You picked the
first
hard
there-
one, dude.
At first there is, like, you kind of got to build a little bit of a line yourself, and then it gives you a little bit more time. Even if you end up, like, wiggling it around, you just put a few in place, it'll keep it going straight.
I need another straight sideways one. Oh, there's... Yeah, I got it. Yes. More items at all prices reduced. Achievement 2. Hack the vending machine.
Nice.
So I can buy pistol rounds. Buckshot for the shotgun. I don't have the shotgun yet.
Foreshadowing.
I guess I'll buy some pistol rounds.
Yeah, it's something similar to that for me, Alejandro. The university I work for, we have a pretty extensive agreement with Microsoft.
I want an agreement with Microsoft.
Yeah, because Microsoft and Apple both make so much money from corporate purchases.
Apple gives us no discount at all. I think it's like 5%,
Yeah,
which is ridiculous.
they still make a buttload. Like the whole division I work in has these super expensive Mac laptops, and it's like, come on.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, wrong one. Crap.
That's pretty cool, AJ. Got his Xbox Live for $12.
Wow.
Or for $15 to $20 a year because he bought them on clearance.
Super deal.
Probably when his local Kmart was going out of business. That is a very good deal. When the one around me goes out of business, I'll have to go visit them.
Just planning on it. I hope all those people lose their jobs. It's cool, Brian.
I mean, I can understand. Hey, I'm all out for a deal, Paul. Calm down. I can understand why some people use Apple computers, but you know,
Yeah,
it's
who
not my
wants to be
favorite.
able to play games or run things? Not me.
Mhm.
I buy my computer mostly for aesthetic value.
If you're gonna spend money on a Mac, just buy a Mac Mini. They're $500. They're actually pretty decent for $500.
Eternal Flame, huh? You know, speaking of Ultrabooks, what's the iOS Ultrabook called? Does anybody remember?
MacBook Air.
Yeah, like Razer's Ultrabook is a much better value.
Well, the MacBook Air hasn't actually been updated with processors since 2014.
It's another good reason not to.
Maybe earlier. I think the MacBook Pro, which is their high-end laptop, still hasn't been updated
Ow!
for 4 years. It's using 4-year-old CPUs.
This dude's shooting fire at me somehow. I don't like it. Where'd he go? You know, these enemies are harder than FPS enemies that I'm used to. On normal difficulty, anyway.
Yeah, the first quarter of the game is pretty tough. It really eases up with the difficulty as you start to get stocked up with more weapons and better plasmids.
Slight hint, if someone's standing in water, shoot them with electricity. You'll generally kill them every
that's a good
time.
idea. I kind of forget that I have that electricity power.
Yeah, you definitely want to stay in the habit of using that and get in the habit of using that because some of the plasmids are some of your best things, and a lot of times, I think the electric shock even stuns enemies even when they're not in water, so it gives you like a free shot to shoot at them for a second.
They're telling you to save, Paul.
Not right now, I don't want to save. I set off the alarm already.
Don't get spotted by the
What
camera.
do I do?
Yeah.
Ah,
Wait for the time to run out, or find an alarm station and turn the alarm off.
I like that alarm station idea. Pick up first aid kit. What do I do? Ah! These flying drones. Machine gun rounds. That's more like it. Can you shoot down a drone? Guys?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Oh, somebody said about Sears going out of business. Not me. My Sears always sucked. Oops.
They've been terrible for.
Is Sears
Long
officially
time.
going out of business?
Maybe just his local one.
Well, they're on their way. They're closing
Yeah.
a bunch of stores.
They've been on their way for a long time
Already
too.
this way.
So they've. Seems like both them and Kmart around here anyway have found a way to float along.
Hidden from the security camera. Well, at least... Okay, I will save. But I don't even see why I need to save when there's Vita chambers.
Yeah, there's no real point unless you're gonna stop playing.
There's basically two ways to play it, and that's why what we're talking about with the Vita Chambers achievements, there's basically two ways to save the game. You can use Vita Chambers, or you can use the manual saves, or you can use both.
Well, Haber is quite correct. Sears was, the original Amazon.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that they had you know, such an advantage in like catalog and mailing products and stuff like that, and then they kind of they were so late getting into the digital game
Yeah, that's a shame.
that they completely lost everything.
Yeah, there is something to be said for agility. Nothing in this file cabinet, then why even have it be there? So these guys on the other side of the door, they really want to hurt me. I'm supposed to go out there and fight them?
Yeah, they're cranky. You look for oil slicks. Now that you have the fire ability, you can set fire to oil, and if you notice,
okay,
they're
let's try it.
standing in oil. And there's an oil
Yes,
slick right
awesome.
by the little,
Thank you, that was a good suggestion.
you know. The oil slicks are the ones I always forgot about in this game the most.
So Ryan has intentionally made everybody into monsters to do his bidding?
Yes and no. I mean, there's a lot of blame to go around here in Rapture.
I mean...
Yeah, I think the local Sears to me is still open.
Search containers for loot, it says, but what container are we talking about?
Mine's still open. They're okay for clothes.
Trash cans. Sometimes if you go off screen, bodies will turn into like little luggage cases.
Huh. Yeah, I don't see... So who here would not inject themselves with something to be able to shoot fire? I mean, wouldn't we all do that?
I would do
Me, I would
The
not.
thing is, if your hand had to glow all red
Electricity.
like that all the time...
Electricity for sure, but not fire. Although electricity might screw with my particular profession of choice.
Using computers.
A lot of fried servers, yeah.
Winston Hoffner.
I need to set up extended play with my PS TV to my PS4.
Yes, it's neat. And in fact, you can do it with computers too now. Did you know that?
Yes, I have the software installed. I've tried it. The quality is not so
It's not
great.
Be better on the Vita, trust me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not that it's not worth
that
doing,
sucks.
but you're... Yeah.
Well, it would let my wife play the PS4 in another room. I already bought a controller for it, so...
Yeah, give it a shot.
Yeah, I already had the PS TV. I bought one for like $30, I think. I found one on a good sale.
Good deal if you think of it as an extension of the... So what do I do about that robot over there?
Blow it up.
Fire?
Which robot?
Yeah, the turret that's shooting at him. You can blow it up. Electricity will stun it, so you can hack it and turn it into a friendly robot. Or you could just kill it with bullets.
I like that
or fire.
idea.
Like fire.
Is it stunned? Alright, hack.
Well, if it stops shooting at you, yes, it's stunned.
Okay, let's get this sorted out.
See you, Mongbox.
Always great to see you, lady.
You're talking about PlayStation View deck or player? Because it's just a streaming service, is my understanding.
Yeah, it's just streaming TV. I have a Steam controller. I don't use it very regularly because I also have an Xbox 360 and several Xbox One controllers for my
that
PC.
Thing is ridiculous.
It's a little strange because it forces you to use your thumb, the tips of your thumbs, and most people who play video games aren't used to using that part of their thumb to control something.
It's unique looking and working.
And I can tell just from, I mean, you know, I fancy myself a controller expert, and I can tell from looking at it that it offers few advantages for most types of games compared to a regular controller.
Flip Halo is lamenting the PlayStation Vita, something we regularly do in this stream. The fact that it looks and really handles so much better than a 3DS, but the software support is just not anywhere close enough to make it even a rival to the 3DS.
Yeah, like it's still.
Well,
I would
Nintendo
say it's
knows how
still
to make
worth
money.
buying if you don't require it to have a huge, vast software library. Like it's got a decent software library.
Yeah, if you like JRPG games and that style of game, there's a lot. There's not as many indies coming to it anymore, but for a while there were a whole lot of indie games that were worth it to check out if you're just looking for PlayStation exclusives and stuff like that. And there's no real need to bother.
Yeah, exclusive-wise, not doing so well anymore. I'm sad the new Digimon game, they're not bringing the Vita version to America, but they are bringing the PS4 version to America. I mean, it's better than nothing getting the PS4 version, but it's a shame that they decided to pass on Vita. The last one came to Vita, and it's great. Although Brian didn't like it.
Yeah. I didn't like it that much, but I didn't give it too much of a chance. I only played it for half an hour or so.
Sometimes these games take a while to get started, you know.
Yeah, I have so many games to play, though. That's my problem.
This game's inconsistent about what you can break, which objects are breakable. So, where am I going? Let's see, that way?
Keep in mind this is a 10-year-old game, Paul.
I know.
They've made it pretty, but it's still a 10-year-old game mechanically.
It's already been that way. No, up. BioShock Infinite is your favorite, huh?
Yeah, BioShock Infinite is by far my favorite. I like the story quite a lot.
Beauty is a
And I haven't like 2 more than Infinite, and that's mostly because I love the setting and world of Rapture.
Ah.
I actually don't like it because it makes me sort of claustrophobic.
It definitely is closed in. I don't have that issues, but I could see how other people feel like that.
Yeah, I like BioShock Infinite because it's, open skies.
Yes, it is.
It
does have a cool setting too.
That's true. It actually has a lot more storytelling. I like that your character is voiced in BioShock Infinite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nintendo wouldn't like that.
Nintendo doesn't like a lot of things.
But they can. Your character says like "wee woohoo" when you jump up in the air. That's not enough voice acting.
It's a me. That just makes me think of how British and Canadian people like to say Mario's name wrong, even though Mario says his own name out loud.
Mario.
Sorry, guys. It's
Mario.
You don't get to make up
It's
how to
Mario.
say somebody else's name.
British people like to say weird things.
Yeah, they're very strict
No offense,
about how
British
they say
people.
things. Like, if there's a British way to say it, that's it. Period.
That's right, Famicor. There's a big daddy over there. When your screen starts shaking occasionally when you're walking, just look around. There's probably a big daddy somewhere.
Do I want to just run away from them?
For now, yes. Because they will slaughter you.
You just got headshotted.
Try for the good headshot. You'll save ammo that way.
That was nice. This is quite a lot of fun. And it would be even more fun if I was not playing on stream, talking to other people and stuff, Because obviously,
Yeah,
I'm not complaining about you guys, but obviously
the whole
it's a very
experience.
immersive experience.
Right.
Well, true. You want to hear all the sounds and everything, and all the people talking to you all the time, and all the splicers talking in the background. There's a lot of talking in this game.
So there is. Everything costs money. Why can't I ever just find stuff? Ammo vending machine. How am I doing on ammo? I do need more.
Technically, aluminium is the correct way to say it, and it's actually the correct way to spell it, but we Americans are special.
Is there no hacking option over here? Did I already hack these?
You can. I think you might already hacked it. Yeah, it says hacked when you've already hacked it. Like when you open it, the logo says hacked across the logo.
Yeah, I'm low on money all the time.
Get used to it. You will be.
Okay, we're just gonna follow the arrow now.
And you also need to listen to the Vox things you pick up, the diaries. That has a lot of the story in it as to what the heck is going on here.
I was at German prison camp, only at 16 years old when I realized I have love for science.
But it would be a little distracting to do that. And you shouldn't smoke. It lowers your health.
You don't say.
Just a little. Gives you some Eve, but it lowers your health.
So am I supposed to go down? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, what's this? Freezing pipes, new diary. So I'm playing a new diary now. McDonough, freezing pipes.
I know medical pavilion is your map.
So am I supposed to melt these pipes with my firepower?
Ocean water is
Okay.
cold, which is tip. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst.
It worked.
It ratchet leaks. Now, I realise.
Does it come with the
Nice.
score? I don't
The
believe
score?
so.
Like,
Go fishing. But once ratchet starts leaking, the old
I'm a
You
little
don't know the
confused on
score,
that.
You don't know the
Like the
truth.
sound, the
Yeah, that's what it
soundtrack.
means.
Oh, the OST.
Yep.
I don't believe it does.
I don't think so.
Not even on PC.
Well, you get it for free on PC. I'm sure they'll make you buy the OST
Yeah,
somewhere.
that makes sense.
Let's see. Not even sure they offer it.
Thinks he can beat me. He can't beat me. Of course, I could have electrocuted him if I got him into the water. I need to not be so boring about how I kill people, huh? Gotta live a little.
Yeah. Make it more
Security alert.
exciting.
Crap.
Yep.
Does that mean there's gonna be a flying? Yeah, thing shooting at me.
Yep. If you set off the alarm, they will come get
I'll
you.
just go hide in here.
I don't see any mention of the OST on Steam anywhere, and if they don't have it, it
Yeah,
might not be available.
Okay. Does this look pretty nice visually on stream? I hope that visually you can tell that it looks a little nicer than the 360 version streamed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the textures are way higher resolution.
That's appreciated.
But that's the difference between a console that has 8 gigabytes of RAM and one that has 256 gigabytes of RAM. Or megabytes of RAM, sorry.
Combat tonic. So then I have to pick a slot.
Transparent aluminum is called sapphire.
Wrench jockey. Increases wrench damage. Good. So where am I going? Just waiting out the security alert. Yeah, that's true if you have a corp.
It might. I think it had 512 combined megs of RAM, but it had 256 megs of
The PS3.
video RAM. No, 360. PS3 had a weird unified memory architecture. It doesn't really split that way.
The 360 had 512 that was available to everybody, and PS3 had it divided into 2 portions, which caused problems for developers. Yeah.
You sure?
Positive.
You could be. I don't know. They're old consoles. I don't remember much about them.
Oh, The Witness came out for
Yeah,
Xbox.
it did.
Yes.
Should have streamed that.
Well, you know, I didn't ask for it for review or anything, but I did hear a discussion in which somebody at the site decided it wasn't worth reviewing it. Yeah.
What? Someone's legs need broke.
Not my way of thinking.
Someone needs to be taught a lesson there. That game is awesome.
Is that thing gonna come over here and kill me? Bet it is. I'm hiding. Oh, yep. Oh, there it is. Crap. Did you say I could hack it? Yes. Hack it.
There's your answer. No time.
Not to make it as well.
Yeah. But remember, we definitely don't be critical on stream.
Oh no, I know I'm an insufferable know-it-all.
That goes
Doesn't
without
make a
saying.
difference. Tell that to my wife. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Zero. Star Trek, what, 4?
The one with
Yeah,
the
I think
whales?
4. The one with the whales, yeah.
It's my favorite Star
Hello,
Trek film.
computer.
It's almost perfect. I mean, it's really, really fun, and I think even if you are not into Star Trek, if you watch it, you will probably enjoy it.
It is a very good movie.
Ah! The thing blew up.
There would have
What's
been less work.
Oh, am I getting... There were 2 of them. That's not cool.
So Flip Halo asked why the Steam versions are free, but not the console versions. I mean, console versions never get things for free, but I mean, is there a reason behind, like, is there less work that goes into the upgraded PC versions?
It's probably they're thinking that maybe they're thinking PC gamers, because it's already playable on PC, that nobody would buy it.
Yeah, probably.
Like, they're real cheap on PC.
Because you can kind of play it at whatever specs your computer can run it up to a certain level or something.
Oh, hey, a shotgun.
Really? Leave me alone, you dumb ladies. Ow. Sorry, guys.
When I looked on my PC, BioShock 1 and 2, BioShock 1 was 22 gigabytes, and 2 was like just under 20, and BioShock Infinite is 43.
Wow.
For the installs. So if you want to download all of them,
they're huge. It comes on 2 discs, the retail version.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
retail version? Wow.
I'd imagine 3 BioShock Infinite's all by itself.
I would think you're probably right.
1 and 2 use a lot of the same assets, so you're probably saving some space there.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners.
Well, I mean, the games were never released on the Xbox One or PS4, so you kind of have no choice but to rebuy it.
Yeah, that's part of it too.
Yeah, and I don't see any... I see little negative, you know, they did all this work to bring it over, and, you know,
yeah,
they deserve to profit from it.
If you're not interested in it, then don't buy it, and let those who are interested in it enjoy it.
Or wait till it gets cheaper. I mean, that's always an option.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy this. I've played all 3 games, so I'm not going to buy it at full price.
Yeah,
I like
and
for 30. Would you buy it
like
for 30?
Servant.
Probably not.
Like Cervantes said.
I have too much new stuff to play.
Can I pick up a racket? I can't pick up a racket. There should be an achievement for hitting these
No,
balls.
you need a you need a plasmid to do this. Oh, you actually hit one. Wow. Good
But
job.
I mean, there's no achievement for it. There should be.
You hit 2. Wow. There should be an achievement for whacking them.
Some trophies up there. Can I shoot them down? Yes, I can. Doesn't seem to be much of a point to it.
Oh yeah, if you haven't played these games, $20 per game is a really good price.
Yeah, it's not bad. They're
They're
pretty lengthy
Amazon
games.
Best Buy, and you can get another 20% off.
Oh, and those trophies had money in them.
Oh ho ho ho.
Bucks.
Not bad. Oh, electric buck is a type of shotgun shell, and you'll like them.
Telekinesis. I've run out of slots, and we'll have
Did
to replace one.
did Infinite have? Infinite didn't have the different ammo types either, did it? Did it?
I don't think it did. I think no, it did not. It was much more of a Halo style where you could only hold 2 guns at a time.
Exactly. That was my biggest complaint. Is like I liked how the guns worked in BioShock 1 and 2, like how you had the whole radial and you kind of sometimes just had to swap to whatever you had ammo for. I kind of like that. Force you to use all the guns.
Telekinesis now.
Oh, that's true. Has been, whatever your name is. They are including the DLC.
Yeah,
that is
another nice value.
a very good deal. So
yeah, $60 is a very fair price for this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You can pick up the rackets with telekinesis and knock the ball around. But again, there's no achievement for it. That's a shame because it's such a fun little thing to do.
They didn't think of it.
Apparently not. So where am I supposed to go? So I guess we're gonna go for 15, 20 more minutes.
Cool.
Oh, you can't pick people up with your telekinesis.
No, but you can throw things at them, and it does hurt
that
them.
would've been fun. Is it unlimited? Can I carry things around forever if I want?
I think it eats your Eve.
I don't know.
But I'm not sure if it's
it might
perpetual.
only eat it when you throw it. I don't remember.
Ooh, some whiskey. Pistol rounds. That's good stuff. Mmm, some Merlot. Now I'm drunk.
Jeez, Paul is such a lush.
Story of my life. Cause there's...
BioShock 1 had already been out a while when I got a 360, so I got BioShock 1 for like $15 used, I think, from... What was that place in Hollywood Video?
Game Crazy.
Yeah, that's the one. They were cool.
I tried to get a job there once.
Really?
Yeah. But then again, all the nerds in the area tried to get jobs there.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
they had a good
Why is
discount.
somebody shooting rockets at me?
I got, I think I got BioShock 1 and 2 on a Humble Bundle or something. It's a rocket turret. It's one of those, like, turrets in a chair, but it's a rocket launcher. So you can shock it and hack it just like you would any other turret.
Good. I will do. I mean, I just shocked it, so now let's see how this goes. Yeah, the hacking minigame is fun. I guess it does slow things down, though.
Well, Game Crazy was kind of like a GameStop. It was an actual video game store, whereas Hollywood Video rented video games. Game Crazy sold video games.
Right.
It was really neat.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. I had one really close to me.
Yeah, I think I lived across the street from one when I lived in Seattle.
And they had some decent sales and stuff like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I have never been to one, although I do seem to remember they... Didn't they get the 360 a little early to rent? Seems like that was Hollywood Video. It was one chain. They got it before the system was actually available to buy, I think.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, that's a good way to drive sales.
Yeah, I don't know. That was before my gaming time. I only had maybe a Wii back then, or was still playing on my GameCube a bit.
Yeah, we should read up on it, but I'm pretty sure that's a real thing I'm remembering. By the way...
I think I got my...
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, if you want to say yours more quickly, because mine's going to be more time-consuming.
Oh, I didn't get my 360 until a year after they came out.
Okay. Launch here.
I was cheap.
I got the 360 Slim version was my first one.
What'd you play before then?
Like I said, I'm not
64.
nothing. I had a Wii for a while and a GameCube for a while. But yeah, I went, like when I was in school and working and stuff, I went for like 3 or 4 years without playing games hardly at all.
When I was in college, I played a whole lot less. I played my PSP a little bit up at school, and I did have the 360, and I played a lot of Oblivion mostly. You know, because
Cool.
get a lot of playtime out of that one. Quite a lot. Oops, wrong thing.
Yeah.
Who's this crazy guy running around?
Mm-hmm.
Should shoot him in the head, huh? Oh, especially because he's about to kill me.
Yeah, my first 360 was an original one, so it read Ring of Death on me.
Oh, that's a shame.
No good.
Yeah, at least you got to miss out on that, Tyler.
Yeah. I don't even remember what the original 360 looked
It
like.
was just like the regular and changeable faceplates, which was a cool feature. I really liked it.
True.
I had a nice Japanese exclusive faceplate.
The original 360 was concave on top and bottom, so it didn't actually sit flat. It was really weird.
Uh-oh, I need fire for this, and I don't have my fire equipped. Where do I... So I have to backtrack somewhere to equip it.
I bet that was a letdown, Famicor.
What, Batman Loves Superman?
No, Metal Gear Solid 4.
How it was all cinematics?
How the story was convoluted and kind of boring.
Well, that's Metal Gear
Metal
for
Gear.
you.
I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 2 was fun. I got to the point in the game where it starts like messing with you and breaking the fourth wall after I'd been playing for like 14 hours straight, and it, really messed with me.
Oh, Jono still has his Red Elite. Is that the one that came with Resident Evil 5? I mean, yeah, it was 5, wasn't it? I had that one.
No, I'm wrong. I had an original 360. Now that I'm looking at it, the Slim kind of looked like a X, or like a weird looking shape, right?
The weird looking one is the 360E, which is the current model, that you can buy. If anybody still sells them.
They probably do. I don't think Microsoft has officially end-of-lifed them yet.
Yeah, cool.
I think the original 360 was white, right? And then they came out with like some bigger hard drives that were like black or something.
Yeah, that was the Elite was black
Elite,
slash
that's what it was
gray,
called. Okay.
and then the original one was the beige.
I don't know why I thought that was the Slim. My first one was the Elite, a little bit after it came out.
This grenade guy is really...
And then-
Oh, I guess I could telekinesis his grenades. Yeah.
Telekinesis.
Alright, let's try it.
Yes.
How do you like those apples?
You actually... You need him to destroy
okay.
the sign there with his grenades.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just a little tired right now. I wish I was more mentally energetic. That's okay. Why is this lady's all messed up looking?
Well, they're splicers. Of course they're all messed up looking.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is like one of my least favorite games.
It was okay.
Tyler, you mentioned you really didn't like Surgeon Simulator. My daughter and nephew were playing it in co-op today, and they were just having a great time for like an hour and a half.
It's a silly game.
It was cute. But I was playing Neverwinter online, and people could hear them exclaiming, she was like, I got the kidney or something, it was just silly. Okay, I need to get out of here. Oh, I just got killed while trying to escape. Those security robots, man. If that was my status on Facebook or Skype or something, Paul is tired. It would just never change. Once I set it to that, there would be no need to update it.
See, what they need to do is actually do VR missions in VR for Metal Gear Solid. That would be cool.
My mic is gonna die.
No.
We're so close to the end. It's not worth trying to charge it.
You have a... Oh, you're using your PS4 mic or whatever?
Yeah, I'm using my gold headsets.
Gotcha.
You could use a good wired headset, Tyler.
That's pretty much all I have.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this one.
I actually don't have a single USB wired
There
headset.
it is.
I just have my wired mic. I don't own any headsets.
How do you hear us?
He doesn't.
Headphones.
Oh, okay.
What is that thing? Avoid
I
at all
just pair
costs.
regular headphones.
I guess I should have known that. I guess I forgot the computer still have headphone ports. Or the little, what is it called? The 3/16 jack or whatever?
3 and 3.5. Actually, mine's plugged into my mic.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Because the actual port on the top of my computer is it doesn't sit flush properly, so it actually constantly pushes my headphone cable out. It's annoying.
Yeah, that would drive me insane.
So I just plugged it into my mic. The weird thing is when I wear my headphones, I can hear myself because the mic actually pumps my voice through the headphones.
No.
It's annoying, and you can't turn it off.
No.
Paul loves Pipe Mania.
No.
Oh yeah, Paul's.
That's all I can say is no. This one is awful. All right, wrong one.
Well, it's a hard one.
really hard.
It was pretty high up there on the difficulty meter.
I mean, what other choice do I have?
And some of them are impossible.
Really?
Oh, it shut you down over.
Yeah,
on the
that was
right
a
side,
cool
that's funny.
sideways.
I'm sure you have to go top and
Crap, I
back,
need it.
then back to the right.
Yeah,
now.
up and over.
There it is. Come on. No, it got too. So hard. So hard. One more time.
But I don't think it changes, does it? Like now you'll at least know which direction to go, or do they?
It changes
change?
every time.
I'm not sure that
The
it
broken
does.
ones change too?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, all I know
Nope, too late.
is it takes me a little while to scan for the piece that I need, you know, and this thing is moving so quickly.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Straight up piece, good.
Yeah.
Another straight up piece. Okay, so far so good.
Yeah,
This one's going a lot better.
Yeah, you need to clear. You need to
And I
clear.
need to
path
stop trying to
the
use the
exit.
analog stick to do it. It works a lot better with the D-pad.
Yeah, D-pad.
Thank you, finally. Alright, turret. Do me some good here. Whoa! And then I got killed by something else. Maybe I should have picked easy, stream-wise.
That's why I was
I
shocked.
thought
that you
normal would be
didn't.
fine.
Oh, and by the way, if you get in the way of the turrets while they're shooting at something, they will hurt you.
Great.
So friendly fire is a thing.
Well, I don't like this friendly fire thing that you mentioned. So who even shot me from behind? I don't see what shot me. Can I go through that? Pick up some Eve, some Buck. Buck Fitty. So guys, recently
Pretty
we
good.
reviewed, what did I review? The Games Universal Backpack Pro, a really nice backpack for consoles. Fits the regular Xbox One very well, the big fat Xbox One. And yeah,
It looked good.
it's very well constructed. I was surprised even Keith didn't say anything negative about it for maybe the first time in history.
Okay. Must be
Yeah,
great.
I mean, if somehow Lil Fryer sees the value in something, then it must be underpriced. It must be what it is. Uh-oh. This guy's hacking away at a body.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
I don't think he's a good doctor.
Doesn't seem like it.
His shirt is red.
Hey, he's calling me ugly. You're a jerk, dude. We're all beautiful in our own way. Ah! Shot the glass out. So am I supposed to fight him? Looks like it.
Yeah.
But
He's
I
a
wanna
boss.
be Friends.
Sort of. Paul's a pacifist.
I'm a conscientious objector. You know, a coward.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that is what it is.
Drama.
Oh, out of ammo. Oh, I got a shotgun. Let's try that.
Yeah, the winners.
Hack this bot.
What was the prize? $10
Yeah.
Xbox monies. Oh, I have an Xbox now. I guess I could
Yeah,
have tried
you
for
actually
'em.
should.
Yeah.
I forgot
Weren't
I
you
had an
just
Xbox.
playing it the other day?
I'm playing it today. Yeah, I was playing it all afternoon. I was playing Recore.
Jeez, Tyler.
He's just so used to not having one.
Yeah, he's used to hating Microsoft.
That's right.
So Tyler, I didn't know they sold Xbox Ones in Oman.
They do have them here. Just don't connect to the network.
Ah, is that security bot gonna help me beat him?
Yeah, it'll shoot at him. He'll try to kill it first.
Do you have the? You don't start with a camera, right? That's
I don't
something you
have
find.
one.
Yeah, that's something you're given later.
Okay. adds another layer of gameplay to the game.
Oh yeah.
This guy has a lot of life.
Yeah. Tyler
Pokemon
broke
Ah,
Snap
we got him.
Test.
Xbox One.
Emergency
Nice.
access key. Achievement.
Yeah, I have an Xbox One now. I got a good deal from my friend.
Yeah. We're all glad for that, Tyler. You know, it's just so much better to be able to play the games on all the systems, especially if you're a real hardcore gamer.
Yeah, and it's almost exclusively an exclusive system. Like I have Sunset Overdrive and I have Recore, stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna get Gears, but any multi-plat stuff will still go on
Yeah, like I
PlayStation.
heard you got Dead Rising trilogy on PlayStation.
I did get that. I am excited to check it out. I downloaded the first two. And I guess that's off the record is similar. I actually don't know
It's
what
a
off the
remix
record
of
is.
2 where you play as a different character and the story's different.
You play
Okay.
as that character from the first game.
Oh, interesting.
And
It is a very silly, very
they
fun
bring
game.
over the co-op in 2 and off the record? That's what I want to know. Ow,
I
man.
believe they did, yes.
You know, I don't really notice that my health is low. That's my problem with this game. A lot of games, your vision
Oh,
is
die,
yeah.
bad and
you die even when you have 6 health vials.
Yeah, it doesn't auto heal you.
Yeah.
You have to heal yourself.
Do not approach.
that's a bummer. I want to go to that place where I can unlock new slots for my powers.
That is Gatherer's Garden, I think
Is
is what
the
it's
game
called.
naturally going to take me there?
Well, you haven't even hit a Big Daddy
No.
yet, huh?
You know, you're not gonna get to that for a little while, I think.
That's too bad. And now I don't really know where to... I guess I go over this way? Ah! There's a dead Big Daddy. He's on fire.
Big Daddy.
When I looked at him, it said bounce.
That doesn't count. It doesn't count until you know the horror of fighting a Big Daddy
The
for
little one.
yourself.
Where's the little one? I don't see her. Can't get through this glass. Where do I go, fellas?
Try it to the left. Yeah, there's a door over on the
I
left.
see it now. Okay. My bad.
My wife loves zombie games of all kinds, so she loved Dead Rising 3.
It's not so much the zombies.
That and they're just sort of
Yeah,
silly.
they're silly. They've got a bit of the Dynasty Warriors type appeal, you know, fighting big crowds of enemies.
Well, I mean, you're really not supposed to fight them. You're supposed to kind of run away.
In Dead Rising?
Yeah,
I
a
think
little
we're
bit.
gonna wrap it up in just a few minutes, Bob Jones. Formal Logic is impressed by the smoothness. I am too. For $60, I think this is a great value. 3 huge games
Yeah, it
that are
is.
actually improved and look perfectly good, you know?
Yeah. It's only like $1 an hour because each one's going to take you 15 to 20 hours to beat. If you've not played them before.
Free them from their torment.
Tyler's headset died.
Oh, Tyler. He doesn't get to say goodnight on mic. Choose whether to rescue or harvest her.
You get something special if you rescue her. Or rescue all of them.
Don't you also get an achievement for killing them all? I think
I don't
they
know if
want
you
you
get
to
an
play through
achievement.
it both ways.
I don't know if you do. You might.
I'm harvesting her.
Oh boy.
Hey, little lady. Come here. I got something.
Confirmed. Paul is completely heartless.
It faded out. I don't even know how I'm harvesting. Oh, I pulled that slug thing out of her body.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, smoke some cigarettes.
You basically rip her apart and steal the slug.
Why can't I just squeeze her really hard and make her barf it out?
Because it's in her brain.
You. That's too bad.
Mm,
Oh, 10 bombs mad at me.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just kill the poor innocent little girl.
Yeah, how do I find a gather? Spend Adam for new powers at a gatherer's garden. Yeah, I'd love to. Where are they?
You'll come across one. If you look at the map, I think they're on the map.
Let's see.
Oh, they're in their stomachs.
Oh.
But I don't think they're in their stomachs. I think they're in their abdomens.
New diary. Purchase gene upgrades. Here we go.
I am pretty sure my wife has already seen it, Icky. If there's a zombie movie, she's seen it.
Wow. First aid kit's awesome.
Oh, you need a gene bank is what you need.
Yeah, so I'm not...
Gatherer's Garden is for buying. You need a gene bank to swap out your
Reduce all
plasmids.
physical damage. Yes. But, oh, I only have a limited number of slots?
Yeah, you can buy more later.
But not right now. Is that what you're telling me?
You don't see it listed there in the Gatherer's Garden. That would be where you'd buy it.
Alright, I'm gonna take your word for it. Far be it from me to call you a liar, Brian. I still don't know where to go.
The arrow tells you where to go.
It's pointing a way that I can't go, so that means I have to go around or something. Oh no, the door actually opened now. Okay. It wouldn't open before. So guys, just a reminder that next weekend we are going to be streaming Forza Horizon 3 on Xbox One. It is a pretty special game. We can't tell you to buy it or not to buy it or anything like that, but definitely you are going to want to see us play it. You will want to read our review. I'm not the one reviewing it for Windows Central. Who knows, maybe I'll review it for somebody else. There's a Big Daddy. I want to go up and mess with him. I can do that, right?
He is gonna slaughter you, but go
Let's
for
just
it.
see what it's like. We want to understand how dangerous he is. There's another little sister ahead. You must deal with her Big Daddy first. Hey!
If you go to, I think, the pause screen, it shows you how many Big Daddies and Little Sisters there are per level.
Treat it like a collectible, huh? Shocked him.
Yeah. Yeah, shocking is good. It stuns him.
Where'd he go? Ow! He still got me. Dang. I was doing okay though. Heal. Yeah, you're right, Tyler. I just can't learn to heal because the game doesn't tell me that I'm hurt. Also, you know, modern FPS games, usually they just automatically heal you after a little bit.
Well, yeah. Luckily with the Vita Chambers, I think his health stays where it was.
Probably. I bet it will.
I think.
Okay, let's go back and kill him and then we'll wrap it up. Nice, Link's getting it on Xbox Live too. Remember, if you're interested in taking part in next week's co-op stream, then you need to send me a message on Twitter or Xbox Live or something and give me your Skype username and we will consider including you. We can only do it 4 players, so there can only be so many of us, but we'll see what we can do.
Oh wow, it sent you back pretty far.
Really?
Yeah. You're back back where Steinman is.
Oh, there's my kitty.
Didn't you save?
I did.
You should just reload your save. It'd be faster.
Load. Loading. Has-been thinks that there's a new BioShock in production. He's probably right. I've got a kitty just all up ons.
There might be, but since they broke up Irrational Games, who developed BioShock 1 and BioShock Infinite, it's unlikely that it'll be anytime soon. And Ken Levine, the guy who created BioShock, is working on a different game. At least that's what he
Hey,
said.
I shocked him and he still was able to attack me. Oh, because he only stays shocked for a second.
Yeah, he only stays shocked for a short time. The electric buck is really good on them because it does a lot of damage and it shocks him.
Do I have that?
You have a little bit
Oh,
for your
crap.
shotgun.
Get away from me! God, they got me against a wall. That was annoying.
A different developer made BioShock 2. Let me verify that. I know it wasn't Irrational.
So...
It was developed by 2K Marin.
I thought Tyler was saying that he made BioShock 2.
Oh, maybe.
You're always taking credit for other people's games, Tyler.
God.
I did heal, but then I still died and had to reload. I mean, they got me up against a wall. That wasn't fair. But there's a lot of junk all over the ground and stuff, you know? Yeah, bear with us, guys. We want to kill this Big Daddy. I think everybody would like to see that. Is he going to take a million tries?
Use your shotgun then.
Right, shotgun.
And use the electric buck. It'll help you. You probably don't have much of it,
6
though.
shots. Just run up and shoot him with it?
Yeah, that's not enough.
Alright, I'm going to save again.
Yeah.
Oh, significant influence, he says. I'm not worried about the achievement.
Is that why everybody hated BioShock 2, Tyler?
I think BioShock is still pretty well liked. Ah, run.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Okay, where'd you go, Mr. Big Guy? I don't like the... It gets all vibraty and slow for a minute. What's happening when it does that?
What do you mean?
My view, it's like I'm drunk or something. Ha!
Oh, it might be because
Got you.
you're shocked.
You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Yeah, when it does that, it's because he's stunned you.
Come here, little sis. We're just gonna play a game. It's called Rip Your Brain Out. Thanks. Okay, guys, maybe I'll heal. Woo! Spend Adam.
I think they're trying to tell you something, Paul.
Man, I could keep playing this for a while, but we do need to wrap it up. And I wish I had my freaking firepower so I could melt that ice. Yeah, so once again, Forza Horizon 3 next weekend. Maybe I will review it somewhere else, just maybe. And if I do, I will share the link on Twitter and with some of my friends. And in our Discord channel. Of course, you're welcome to come to our Discord channel. I wish everybody who is in our Discord channel would actually use it. Because, you know, I feel like our server should be a little more hopping than it is. But don't let that discourage you. Come and pitch in a little bit, you know. Sometimes we have some lively conversations. We just need to do that more often is all. So I love chatting with my friends. Anything else coming up this week? Some new game is releasing. Not just Forza Ultimate, but something comes out on the 20th, right? Virginia comes out on the 20th for one. Yeah, no, there's some other game that does too.
That might be. Let's check.
And by the way, if you didn't check out my Infinite... What was my last thing? My Modern Warfare Remastered hands-on preview, then please read that too. I put so much work into that, and it would be great to see more of you guys comment on it. That is the best way that you can pitch in for the stream, other than bringing more people to watch the stream, which also we would really appreciate.
Indeed.
Yes, I guess I should save. Wait, did I search this lady's body? She doesn't have anything.
Battlefield 1 comes out next week?
Oh, it's Destiny Destiny's new expansion, that's what it is. Is Battlefield 1 also?
No, what? Maybe? Yeah, Battlefield 1 Early Enlister Deluxe Edition comes out next
Well,
week.
hey, that's pretty cool too.
At least that's what Amazon says.
And that Destiny thing, though, I think a lot of people are really looking forward to that. Not me, but many people.
That too. Destiny's okay.
Yeah. I think they had some kind of preview event or review event for it. I was not invited, which makes me a little sad. But that's okay, because also I don't actually care very much about Destiny.
Battlefield 1 comes out in October. I was just looking at Amazon's pre-order page. It said it comes out the 20th.
Of October?
Maybe you can pre-order it of September. I told it to tell me next week.
You're just
It
not
was
making
on there.
any sense, Brian. Guys, don't listen to
Go
Brian
look at
about
Amazon's
release dates.
webpage.
It's deliberately confusing.
That could be.
Ah, dang. I died, but that's okay. We're ready to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's time to
well,
end
thank
anyway.
you, Tyler and Brian. It's too bad Tyler died. He can't be with us anymore.
Yep. He just couldn't charge himself.
Yeah, you know,
And he
we all
died.
have a finite number of heartbeats, and Tyler's sadly ran out. Boy, that's morbid. But we'll miss you, T-Dog. You're right. You live on in my heart, bro. Welcome, Novatus.
At least until he gets himself plugged in.
Yeah. Oh, and if you haven't played Star Trek Online yet, it's free to play on Xbox One, and I'm liking it pretty well so far. I haven't played a ton of it, but I like what I've seen. You know, story-wise, there's some fun Star Trek stuff in there. Oh, hey, Gavin McBacon.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot to tell everybody, I posted about this on Twitter and Facebook, but I saw the new Digimon movie in theaters. In the theater, they had a Fathom Events one-day thing. You know, they do that for little animated movies and anime and stuff. And yeah, Gavin McBacon actually saw it with me. It has a new English dub using most of the original characters' voice actors from the first season of the show. Yeah, and it was quite a good movie. If you like Digimon, you definitely want to watch it. You can find it subtitled already on Crunchyroll, but I'm sure they will be releasing it on Blu-ray, you know, with the English dub sometime soon, but it doesn't have a release date yet.
Good chance of that one, yeah.
Yeah, like they've got the first two movies. There's going to be a total of 3 or 4, I forget. But they've got the first two already subtitled on Crunchyroll. So, but I mean, the dub, besides having very good voices, it also has a new English Digimon theme song that's similar to the original song. That was pretty good too. But the rest of the music is all Japanese.
Cool. Yeah, if you're into anime, Crunchyroll is definitely a good thing to have. Hulu, surprisingly, is a good thing to have
although
as well.
Hulu is just recently apparently ditched a bunch of legacy series, like older anime shows. So, yeah,
that's a bummer. They'll probably go to Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I imagine so. They're just cutting back a little bit, I guess, because it wasn't financially worth it for them or something. Oh, there's another Big Daddy. I don't even know if I want to fight him.
Unless he has a little sister, there's no point.
But don't they all have little sisters?
Nuh-uh. There's only a certain amount of little sisters you can get per level, and sometimes the daddies will be wandering around
So I see
without
two
one.
little sister heads when I pause the game, but they both have X's over their eyes. Does that mean I killed both of them?
Correct.
Okay, so I don't need to mess with them.
You evil
Yeah, you're right,
SOB.
Bushy Bro. I don't want to stop. I'm having a good time. But... Oh, really? Did the guy who made the theme song die? Are you sure, Rails? I'm going to have to look into that. It was, was it Saban or Shuki Levy? One of those guys, like, he wrote a lot of fantastic kids show theme songs, like, quite a lot. And I always, whenever I see his name in the credits, then I know, oh yeah, that's why I like that song so much, because he's good at catchy little songs for intros.
Cool.
Famicor says he doesn't mind the ads on Hulu. However, Hulu does offer an ad-free service, and I pay for it because those ads get really repetitive.
It's $13 a month. It's
yeah,
not
it's
that
worth
bad.
It. I'm willing to pay for quality, and no ads is better.
Yeah. And I'm willing to not pay Comcast.
Saban died. God, that's really sad. I'm gonna have to read up on him.
That's a bummer.
One of my favorite theme songs he did, besides the Power Rangers theme, Digimon theme, he did the theme for an anime called Mysterious Cities of Gold, and I really liked that. Yeah, it's a classic.
I've ever heard of that
classic show. It was co-produced by, I think, in Canada, France, and Japan. Like, it's an adaptation of a book by Scott Odell called The King's Fifth. Scott Odell wrote all these great historical fiction novels. They're, for young audiences, but adults can enjoy them too because they're pretty well written. Cool. Yeah. Oh well. So, we ran a little long. Thank you for sticking with us, everybody. Thank you once again, Tyler and Brian. Icky, thanks for running the contest. Love that all you guys joined us. Don't forget to leave a comment on tonight's article, guys, please. And if you can, after we've uploaded the YouTube video, please watch a little bit of it. That helps too. We need views on the YouTube replay. Anyway, we will see you next week, maybe even on the 20th. We'll see how that goes. And whatever you do, don't hate, appreciate.
Have a good one. No SOBs tonight.
Tyler's an SOB.
Well, that's true.